Hey guys, it's Piper, and today I'm going to be doing 3 DIY notebooks for back to school. It's a chalkboard notebook, a striped notebook, and this really cool design I saw on Pinterest, and it's like this washi tape and paper, and it's really cool. So if you want to see it, check it out. Okay, so for the first notebook, all you're going to do is spread 2 thin layers or 1 thick layer of chalkboard paint over your notebook, and it's really easy. That's all you do. And for the second notebook, what you're going to do is you're going to start by taking a piece of paper of your choice and tracing around your composition notebook or any type of notebook that you have, and you want to do it as close as you can. And then all you're going to do is cut it out and trim around the edges, because you put it all the way around. And for that black part, unless you want to take that off, you just trim that too. And then you're going to take your glue or Mod Podge. My Mod Podge was glued shut, so I had to use glue. And you're going to spread a very thin layer of glue. And do not do what I did. This was like way too much. Use like the actual tube thing, and it'll be way easier. And then just spread it around. Okay, so now you are going to take the piece of paper that you had recently cut out and just lay it on there as close, so like as precise as possible, and just push down on it to get it to stay, and smooth out all the air bubbles. There's definitely gonna be air bubbles, so be aware of that, and you can see it. And I also suggest using a thicker piece of paper than what I use. Just don't use plain printer paper, because you can totally see right through it, and and then just get all the excess and fold it under like I'm doing right here. Okay, so now after your glue has dried and it's not all soggy, you are going to take a ruler and painter's tape, and you are going to measure out how big you want your stripes. So first, what you're going to do is mark, lay down your ruler and mark how big you want it. I went for about an inch, and then since my painter's tape is an inch, I just did inch, 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 and I thought it looked really cool, just so close together. And then you're going to lay your painter's tape on the line that you made, and just smooth it out and get it as tight as possible. And then you're going to cut it once you get to the end, and you are going to fold it under your notebook to help it stay. And basically you're just going to do the same thing for everything else. Okay, so now after you taped the whole thing, you are going to take paint or nail polish. I use nail polish. This is the Sally Hansen's Coral Reef if you want the same thing. And basically just paint it. It doesn't matter how clean you get it or how fancy it is. I mean, you can go for anything, but I just did 1 coat of this, and you can use as many coats as you want. Okay, so now after you get your nail polish or paint completely dry, you'll be able to take off your tape, and it's gonna be really hard. It depends on how much you painted over the tape. That depends on how hard it'll be for taking off, and basically it'll just leave you looking with really cool stripes. So as you can see, it's kind of hard to get off. Last one. And that's the finished notebook. Okay, for the last notebook, what you're going to do is you're going to do the same white paper process, and then you are going to cut a piece of construction paper, colored construction paper, to any length that you want it. I went for 6 inches. And then what you're going to do is take your ruler again and measure out a triangle, and it doesn't matter if it's starting at the left or the right. It just depends on what you want to do. And then you are going to take a pencil and just trace the line out all the way down to the end. And then you are just going to cut it out again. And then cut off all the excess. And that's what it should look like. And then what you're going to do is, after you've glued it down, I didn't show that because you guys probably know what to do, is you're going to take the washi tape of your choice and you are going to line the edge of the paper with it just like this. And I love using washi tape because it just adds like extra color and it's really fun. And basically, that's all you do. So fold it under or cut off the excess washi tape once you are done. I chose to fold it under, just like that, and that's your last notebook. So those were all of the notebooks. I hope you guys enjoyed them. If you want to see more school supply videos, subscribe down below and like this video, and I'll see you later. Bye!